You're welcome back. When you hear good music and you hear it on a Monday night from 8 to 10 p.m., then it must be DJ Good Noise doing what he knows how to do best. I would really thank him for taking us back into time when we talk about great music from Nigeria and old school music. That's what you heard on the show today. We started it by 8 o'clock and it's 11 minutes gone past 9 p.m. this Monday, 23rd day in the month of November 2020. Just in a few days from now, we'll be in the month of December, and before you know it, 2021 will be upon us. All citizens of Anambra State will be gearing up to vote for the new governor of the state. It's just like yesterday when Governor Willie Obiano was contesting, to stay another 4 years. Now he just has just a few months left in his tenure as governor. Really, really amazing. Well, we wish him the very best, and the next governor in Anambra State, we wish them all the best as they go forward. Now, we're talking about governorship. Let's move over to Ebonyi State. Ebonyi State has been in the news in most recent times. Ebonyi State has been in the news for a long time, especially when we talk about the good works that have been done by Governor Dave Umahi. But Dave Umahi, the governor of Ebonyi State, has decided to jump ship. And chairman of Southeast Governors Forum, he decided to jump ship, leaving the PDP behind to the All Progressives Congress, the ruling party, citing that Southeast has been marginalized in the zoning arrangement. That's why he's leaving the PDP for the APC. Well, no one needs to be told that Dave Umahi will be throwing his hat in the ring for for president of Nigeria come elections 2023, and now he has moved over. Now his leaving has caused a lot of rancor, has not really rancor, it raised
confusion.
Yes, a bit of dust. The PDP seems to be prepared for his leaving. We watched a video interview of Governor of River State, Nyesom Wike, who's not really doesn't really have a fan in Ebube Ume. He's not a fan of Governor Nyesom Wike.
At least when Wike talks, at least I know somebody that my voice can hear.
Well, your voice, add more money to your voice. You're going to turn to Nyesom Wike. Anyway, the story right now is that we're talking about Governor Dave Umahi's defection to APC, Igbo presidency, and 2023. That's what we're talking about right now. You know the phone lines to call in to be part of the show. If you don't know the phone lines, I'll be introducing you to the phone lines in a few minutes. But let's talk about it first. Gentlemen, many people said we expected this, is nothing new under the sun. People were waiting as to when this will happen. Now it has happened. What change, what difference do you think this is going to make? Let me start with Ebube because he was one who really supported this move for the sake of Igbo presidency. So let's start with you, Ebube. Go ahead.
My mentor, the late president, his soul rest in peace, right Honorable Chuba Okadibu, said that it takes a political sagacity to do a political arithmetic. And I can tell you unequivocally that the Ebonyi State governor understands what it means to flip the national politics. The state governor knows what it takes to be at the highest echelon of Nigerian political power.
So this is a political game he's playing.
Yeah, and it's a game that will favor the Southeast. Yeah, it is a game. For far too long, we in the Southeast have played the politics of emotionalism, the politics of sentimentalism, without recourse to logic. Because politics does not understand sentimentalism, doesn't understand emotionalism, even though it can be exploited by politicians to achieve their end, which is power. But if you must play in national politics, you must divorce yourself of every emotionalism. So now let me come closer. For far too long we have behaved as our I mean the Southeast, they have behaved as if our umbilical cord was buried in PDP. That we cannot breathe or eat without the PDP. We cannot make any political decision without the PDP. When you are found in any other party that is not PDP, you are looked as a political anathema. And for far too long, we have dwelled in such delusional reasoning. Because if we understand that party is nothing but a vehicle with which one can ascend or get to his predetermined destination, we should know that as far as Nigerian politics and party politics is concerned, there is nothing like ideology, and ideology itself is a stranger to Nigerian political party.
All right.
So that being said, we should understand that when people make their decision to change from a particular platform to the other, it is not cast on stone that they must be in a political party. Let me tell you what Umahi's defection should mean for the PDP. At least now PDP should know, they must have known that Igbos are capable of leaving the PDP, and also that they now know that Igbos are now beginning to see APC as not an anathema, because after all it's just a vehicle. So now the PDP, which started zoning, which entrenched zoning in its modus operandi, that has suddenly become deaf and dumb to the politics of zoning, because it has now come to the Southeast, who has been a sacrificial lamb from the inception of this country. Now they can afford to look up north. Now they now think.
But sorry to cut you short. I need to cut you short. Is it not possible that we in the Southeast, or are we saying right now, because this is to everyone, that we cannot get the presidency of Nigeria without using either APC or PDP?
That's a good one.
Is it not possible? We have a party we call ABGA.
We cannot get it with ABGA.
We
We have
get
a,
it
no,
with
we call ABGA a regional party.
We can't get it
it's
with ABGA.
regional,
We
it
can't
has
get
a
it with
connotation
ABGA. And
of
if we want to be logical about it, you know that if we must get to the presidency, for now, except a magic happens tomorrow, but as this material time, it can either be APC or PDP.
All right.
Okay.
Oyinbo, you want something?
Yeah. First of all,
Go down, look.
I wish to remind us all that politics is a game of interest. Aside being a game of number, it's also a game of interest. That's one. The second thing is, I think, what's the name of that man again that defined it as who gets what, where, and how.
Okay.
In a nutshell, that's what politics is about. It's just about who gets what, where will you get it, and how will you get it. So if we know these two things as being peculiar to politics overall, you will understand that Dave Umahi, I might frown at him because there is a vehicle that brought him to government as a commoner. So there was no, according to the constitution of that vehicle that brought him, they say you can only leave the party when there is crisis. So as it stands today, there is no crisis in PDP. So his leaving is just
A personal decision.
is a personal decision.
Okay.
He's not motivated by.
He's right.
But he has a right to leave.
Yeah, he has the right of association.
Yeah, yeah.
You understand?
And that's what most PDP people are saying. He has a right of association.
Yes.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that's for our democracy, because it's so wrong for a political party to sponsor you, make you a governor, or you occupy a leadership position, because basically you are not just there as you are there because of the party ideology.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
Do we still have ideology in Nigeria?
even if
Thank you, my brother.
That's what
Even like
that's what
that.
David was saying.
even if
It's
even
just
if you want to
manufactured.
pretend, even if you want to pretend there's no ideology, remember people voted for him not because he's Dave Umahi, but because he's a PDP member. Not entirely because some of them voted for him as Dave Umahi, but not entirely because he's Dave
Do
Umahi.
we vote for party?
Do you understand?
or
We
personality?
vote for party.
It's not true. It's not
What
true.
we practice.
No,
It's not
gentlemen,
true.
do we vote for party or we
Cha-cha.
vote for individuals?
Sammy,
See,
Sammy,
see.
you
No,
know,
Let me
let
finish.
him finish.
Let me
but you
finish.
still
Let me
ask me that
finish.
question, though, please.
Oh, okay.
Let me finish.
Okay,
Let me
go
finish.
ahead. Go ahead, birthday boy. Go ahead.
In Nigeria, what we practice is party democracy. You cannot take it away. There is no independent candidature.
Or
in
see
Nigeria.
remain like that.
Wait now. Let's talk about what's happening now.
I know.
Hmm? So if it's a party democracy that we are practicing, it means everybody votes for the party and not the individual in the party.
Okay.
You understand? So in as much as I want to congratulate Dave Umahi for that bold decision he took to get to his interests, as it may be, I also want us to also look at the impact it will have in the polity generally.
Okay.
Because it's a situation, you see a situation where after people coming out to toil, make somebody become a leader on their own political platform, tomorrow the person wakes up and say, you know what, I'm not doing your party again, just like that. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't, for me, it's not something somebody should associate himself with. It doesn't show the antecedents. If jumping from one party to another, it doesn't make you a good Democrat.
Okay.
That's what I feel.
DJ Good Noise.
You know, like I said, Umahi, it is his right. You understand? You know, before we've talked about this in this studio,
Yeah.
we kind of organized, arranged an opinion poll, and it came out that P2B
And David
Umahi
Mahi, yeah.
was more like
Possible
all the callers,
candidates
the people
for,
that have been calling
for
in. You
Igbo
know?
president, yeah.
For me, for some people, it was like a rude shock for him to really kind of jump from there to this. But then, for me, I don't really like, insinuating this is what this person feels because he wants to join PR. Like you say, Umahi jumped to APC because he's looking for Igbo presidency.
Yeah.
But the man said no. That wasn't the reason why. Because the Igbos, like they say, is marginalized. That the PDP did not
I
take care.
don't like to sit. I don't like to sit
You-
in a situation where somebody will say
you-
Igbos are marginalized. You
Guy,
should keep away
guy,
that word.
guy.
That marginalized is so
Guy.
wrong for you to associate with the Igbos.
You don't talk your own.
Yeah,
Just
talk your
shut up.
talk your make
Just shut up. Make
talk-
Nigeria move
talk-
ahead.
make Nigeria better.
It doesn't marginalize. We are just like he said.
But jumping to
You know,
another party is his right. But
It
the
is his
excuse,
right,
but
but
the
then
excuse he
the only
gave,
thing
is it
I
plausible?
don't like is the position he was welding before he jumped.
What position was it?
You know, like a chairman,
Southeast Governors Forum.
Forum.
What's wrong with the position?
You understand?
Yeah.
Because more like the Southeast Governors something is more like a PDP affair.
No, there's ABGA in the Southeast Governors Forum.
Who is even the upgrade that is in
It's
the
Anambra
Southeast?
The Anambra State governor.
Anambra State governor.
Okay, one neighbor.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes,
Hey,
but
you know,
my governor,
Ebube,
my governor decided
Ebube.
not to be attending the governance
Meetings.
forum.
He
You know,
never attended even any
Why-
meeting.
why-
do you
did
know
they-
why?
why?
Do you know why? He believes that the leadership of the group should be bestowed on him naturally because he's the oldest governor.
They serving. Oh,
Yes, the oldest
that's the
governor in the
Anambra
South.
factor
But
in
no,
it.
no, but the truth is,
But all
but
the
that
same-
is the truth.
But
But
that's
that is
the
the truth.
Igbo
But he sends,
man's
but he
attitude
sends his
towards it.
deputy. He sends his deputy.
Yes, now, yes,
Yeah.
no, he will send his name because Anambra State is still a Southeast state. You understand? But
Yeah.
himself personally decided not to be
But I
attending.
still ask, why would he send? It's more like an insult to me.
It's not an insult. It's an
Yeah.
insult to him for you
Yeah.
to have denied what rightfully belongs to him.
But,
So
but,
now
but, but if
it
you
is
consider,
called a
but
Is it
right.
because he's in
no,
APGA?
no, let me ask you a question based on what you said now. But in the Nigerian Governors Forum, we have governors who have been there for a while,
Why?
but but
They still allow the other ones to see.
Kayode
even
Fahimi
bigger.
is the NGF chairman. But they have people who were older than
So
Kayode
why would
Fahimi.
our own be so like is a right?
Anyway, that's not what we're
Kayode
talking
Fahimi-
about.
wait,
That's not what
no,
we're
Kayode
no,
talking
Fahimi was a
about.
one-time
No, wait,
semicolon.
wait, wait. Let me. No, I have to say something. So,
Hold
Ebube.
on.
Sammy,
Hold
let me.
on, hold on.
Bube,
Please.
Bube,
Wait,
Bube.
now.
Super Sam already said hold on.
Hold on, both of you.
Hold
Hold on.
Super Sam.
The two
Super
both
Sam
of us
ask
should
me a
hold on.
question. Now,
Okay, hold on. Let him answer.
He asked me a
Let
question.
him
Let me answer
answer.
you.
Let him answer.
No,
Go
but
ahead.
you are still asking
Wait
this
now.
question
Let me
inside
answer just
my
quickly,
own talk.
quickly. I'll answer quickly.
No,
You continue,
you
please.
don't take quickly to anything. You take over everything.
No, just quick. Let me answer
Okay,
you this
so
particular one.
goodness. We'll come back. We'll come back to your
Let me-
commentator.
Sam, that
Yes.
is unfair.
No,
No, we'll
I
come
need
back
to
to
shut
you.
Ebube down.
No,
Is it
no,
because
So
I
is
mentioned
your
that
aim?
one?
Is it your
All
aim
of
to
a
shut
sudden, it is my own time.
Sammy?
It is
Sammy.
my own
Okay,
time.
wait.
You know,
Hold on.
Bube,
Let's.
Ebube,
Good noise, talk.
Ebube,
This is a
beg
second-
me.
This is a second. Okay, I'm
Ebube,
begging.
say please.
Please, sir.
I'm giving you 2 minutes.
Oh, all right, 2 minutes, too much.
Don't even
It's too much.
over-
It's too much. It's too much. Sammy,
Yes.
Go ahead.
yes.
coming to the governors, Southeast Governors Forum. You do not use Fahimi from the southwest to Georgia. In Igbo land, there is a tradition here in Igbo land, and the tradition of seniority supersedes. You understand? No, that's the truth.
This
No,
is political.
No.
It's political.
You cannot. I said they were asking. I said that my governor doesn't attend the governor's forum because he feels the Southeast Governor Forum because he feels that he was unjustly denied his position as the oldest serving governor in the Southeast when they were choosing because that's the way he has always been. No, that is it now.
Anyways,
So-
let's
so-
come back.
so
Let's come back.
he was-
Let's
he now
come
talked about
back.
Let's
Fahimi.
come back to good
Bube,
noise. Yeah, good
Your
noise.
time is up.
Yeah,
Alright.
good noise. Go
Eh,
ahead.
But I've
let me
cleared
finish.
my governor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Commissioner of Tourism and all right, go ahead. Good noise.
You know, that's the reason why I didn't want Ebube
To talk.
to talk. Now he wiped up my slate. It's just like,
Jesus.
is
Sammy, there was a question I asked
more
you to
like
ask me.
now I'm a tabula rasa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ebube,
Yeah.
we asked the question. I even forgot what question was.
The question
He
is,
wiped
Okay,
up
okay, no,
everything.
the question is, do we vote for party? Or
Good.
Oh yes, do we vote for party or vote for individual?
Sammy, you know when you ask that question, also answer something, and I could also relate to what he answered.
Yeah.
Because why I say I could relate to what he answered is because if you check the realities of what happens in Enugu State when election
It's conducted.
is conducted.
Hello.
Yes.
So, no, it's true.
Hello.
People vote for party here. Now
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Hello.
Forget about hello.
Hold
Let
on.
me be. I'm being practical.
Please
Wait now.
leave my state out of it.
No,
wait,
hold on,
no,
hold
wait.
on.
Hello.
Wait.
Yeah,
In
go
Enugu
ahead.
State, even if you want, maybe it will change this period. Even if you want, just bring a goat and put it where PDP is. People will go there and complete PDP. They don't want to know who is there.
Because they are party loyalists.
Yeah, exactly. But in Anambra State, it's not that way. That's why I said for my own reality, it's different. For Nonso's reality, it's also
Okay.
different. Because the senator that is representing me is YPP.
Okay.
The House of Rep member that is representing me is PDP. The
Gentlemen,
governor that is governing me is APGA. So
Yeah.
we vote people individually. We still go there, select them, say this person.
But
this
in
person is a good
Nigeria,
person.
generally.
But in Nigeria, we vote tribe more than party and religion than party.
Okay, it's true. Well, I believe that too. But let's talk about Dave Umahi. I am going to encourage everyone. In a few minutes, we're going to be opening on the phone lines. We're talking about Governor Umahi's defection from the PDP to the APC. What does it do for 2023? What does it do for Igbo presidency? What does it do for the Igbo race?
There are few things I would want to use of correct. There's nothing like Igbo presidents.
Yes.
A president from Igbo extraction.
Yeah. But
Igbo
the media, we
presidency.
have painted it as
Yes,
Igbo
as Igbo
presidency.
It's still the same
So,
thing. You
and
cannot move away from it.
let's not be saying Igbos and nobody gives anybody power.
You take power.
Nobody marginalizes
You think so?
anybody.
Eh.
Nobody gives anybody
but
power. Power is
goodness-
not serve.
Your own
but
Power is
opinion.
not serve a la carte. If you want to get power,
Yes.
you do what Umahi has.
But
done.
gentlemen,
Exactly. That's what I'm telling you.
Nobody
See,
gives power.
if we keep on playing the politics of one basket, every
Give
time
me,
everybody is
give me.
PDP,
They have not
and
given us
we are
power.
playing
They
deficit,
have not given us
the
power. Who is
deficit
ready to give you
politics.
power?
But
They are marginalizing me.
But
They
gentlemen-
Power
bring,
that is
bring
sweet.
the hit, take the hit to them. That's what
Gentlemen,
Umahi did.
gentlemen,
Power
He
that
went
is
there
sweet.
and to meet
Can
them.
we calm down, please, gentlemen?
Uh-huh.
If you remember history, in Nigeria 1956 elections, the North and the East had an alliance. because they wanted to dislodge the West.
Yeah.
The party that Tafawa Balewa was and Amadou Bello, they partnered with the NCNC, which was led by Nnamdi Azikiwe. So I'm asking this question once again. He's right for, yes, he has the right to move, but the APC has not officially declared that they are zoning presidents. The PDP has not officially declared that they are zoning presidency. So on what premise are we talking about?
But the man said it outright that he did not move for anything, that he was going for presidency.
Now,
Should I tell you why Omar is?
Now let's be political. Now let's be
Should I
political.
tell you why Omar is?
Let's be political.
Omar is
Yeah, hold on.
Let's be political now. APC have not zoned their
They have
tickets.
not officially said.
They have not officially said it.
Yes.
Neither has PDP officially said it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember when Umahi defected? One Yeso Wike bought 1 hour on Channel TV to talk about Umahi defection. Does that send a message to you?
Well,
Governor Yeso Wike is a governor of Rivers State. He's a member of PDP.
He has no business.
He's not the party owner.
there's no party.
No, he's not even the party. He's not in the as in he's not a party official like
It's not a member
chairman,
of the
you know,
BOT,
those kind of things.
or the National Working
So
Committee.
it's expected that the party chairman, like Uche Sekondu, that should come out and say, okay, you know what, we are flying at you, we helped you win the election in Boyi State, and you are leaving us. If that's unfair, you've not treated us right, you know, those kind of things. But for a Wike to play the role of
How are you
party
sure?
chairman.
How are you sure
No,
it's
let
not,
me-
it's not
let me-
Channels
let me-
TV
let me
that
relate
called
it.
this on Whiskey?
he said,
How are you sure it's not Channels
No,
TV?
no,
that
it's
called?
not Channels TV.
how many
Sammy,
times
I'm sure.
I'm asking.
Sam-
I have
Sammy.
to be balanced.
Sammy, I'm sure that it was not Channels TV. It was there's a weekend that paid River State's money to Channels TV.
Well, we
to
can't
come.
release it, gentlemen.
to-
We
to-
can't.
Okay,
We can't speculate.
This is
Oh,
just
oh,
Pay
oh,
for his
yes.
let me
private
relate
pocket.
it. Let me relate
I
it to
don't
what
deal
I'm
with
saying.
Yes,
speculations.
on Wiki spoke on Channels TV.
This
End
is
of
just
discussion.
this
End
is
of
just
Thank you, my
Yes.
brother.
this is
Thank
just
you.
this is just
I don't
an
even know why his
example.
opinion is even important.
This is just an example of being political. Like I'm saying, yes, we all know that he just needs to become a vice president.
I don't know. You're saying we all.
No,
I'm-
you're
I'm-
speculating.
I'm telling
are
you,
not
I'm
here.
telling
you.
He didn't
I'm
come
telling
out
you.
to say that.
I'm telling you,
He did not come out to say that.
he might likely
Still
pair. He
speculation.
may likely pair with Tambowa. To be very honest with you,
Or Makinde.
Sammy,
Or Makinde.
Sammy, let me tell you
Or
something.
Zulum.
Sammy, let me tell you something. You know, when people
Sammy, are you aware
When-
that
when
are you
people-
aware that
when both-
Jonathan
Wait.
and PDP and APC governor celebrated his birthday recently?
So what?
Strictly.
So what?
So
Every,
what?
look.
Sammy,
Yahaya
Sammy.
Bello came out and said 10 governors are leaving the PDP for APC. And then PDP asked, what is the attraction of coming to APC?
Sammy,
Okay.
Sammy,
The former governor, should we call him governor? The man who won the APC ticket and won the governorship in a Bayelsa state before Governor Doediri was
he's not a
declared.
governor. He wasn't a
He
governor.
was not a governor.
Yeah.
He was not a
Good.
governor, he was not
When
sworn
he
in.
won the election, he took his certificate of return to President Jonathan.
Because Jonathan helped in that election anyway.
Good.
So let me now come.
In Buhari's time, Buhari was contesting presidency. Buhari took his campaign trail to Obasanjo. So because you saw Obasanjo standing with APC people and see Jonathan standing with APC people, doesn't necessarily mean Jonathan is now in the APC.
Sammy, let's
Gentlemen.
I want to
I
do.
didn't
I want
say
to
he's in
dwell. I want to
APC.
dwell with
Open that
Omai.
phone line.
No, wait. Before you open the
Taking
phone, I
too
have
much
things to
already.
say.
We have a few minutes.
Why?
before we get
I don't want to talk about Jonathan. That one is a case for another day. I'm talking about Omai, and I insist. Omai made the right decision, and also know that when Buhari came to the southeast, it was Abakaliki he went to. That's why he stayed for 2 days.
It's not a new.
I'm
not-
coming.
it's not- it's-
I want to tell. I'm building up to why.
It's nothing new that Umahi has
Wait
always
now.
been an APC.
Wait now.
person.
Yes now. Sammy,
That
me
is
wait.
the thing.
Wait.
It's not new.
When he
I'm not sure how
when-
we even be in
when
my
he
own state.
when he decamped to the APC, Buhari received him personally. He received him personally and eulogized him and said that some people say that he's joining the APC because he wants to be president. You know what Buhari said? And if you want to be the president, and so what?
We all know
So,
this
and
thing.
when a Buhari that reads from book, all the things most of the things he say he reads from book, now talks from his heart. That shows you where this thing, the pendulum is swinging to. That shows you where this man left the PDP.
I have no problem with anyone defecting.
And let me tell you, the
yeah,
Igbos have played the one-sided politics for long that never featured anything. Tell me what PDP did for the Southeast in 16 years.
Come on now.
No, let's just check it now.
No.
Let's just check it.
See.
So I want us to understand
this
that.
is where I disagree with you.
Okay, where?
This is where I disagree
Where?
with you. See, because I'm not a PDP sympathizer.
I am.
Good, you are a PDP
Yes.
sympathizer.
So for
I'm
you
not
to
an APC sympathizer. But when you want to leave a political, I use my former state governor as an example. What's his name? The guy that left before.
The man that
Oduaha.
the man that
Oduaha,
the
yes.
The man that
Just leave it, okay? Governor Oduaha. Oduaha has been in PDP maybe longer than Umahi has been in PDP. Oduaha was, I believe, he was a secretary to the state government. I believe he had been around Ibori for a long time in government, and then he became governor of Delta State. He had tried to contest for Senate, it didn't work when he left. He now moved to the APC, and what was his excuse? He said he wanted to rescue the state from 16 years of backwardness of the PDP. Someone that just handed over wants to rescue the state from something handed over. If you want to leave.
Sammy.
You know, but don't say that.
I'm talking about
what has the
from my
PDP?
own perspective. I'm not talking about from
Southeast benefited
I'm not
from
talking about from
PDP?
Umahi's perspective. I'm talking as me as a Bube. I've checked it. You know, I don't play politics with emotions. I've checked it and I say what actually did even PDP do to the Southeast? What have they done for us?
When did the APC start?
5 years ago.
Good. Before the APC came on board, what was existing? ACM.
Okay.
Good. So, on what basis do we judge?
No, you don't understand. I said PDP that has been there for 16 years. I'm talking about Southeast where
You're talking about presidency.
No, I'm
right?
not talking about presidency. I'm talking about PDP as a party. That you are now, people should be saying, why is he leaving PDP? I'm trying to understand why somebody would see somebody who is in APC as an anathema.
No, APC is not an anathema.
I'm telling you, that's the perception of people.
Their governor, see,
so some people will call now. You hear what I'm saying? People will call now.
People in the southwest, in the north, there are some parties they will not even want to hear about. There are some places in the north you don't want to hear about PDP. Okay, gentlemen, let's pick up calls right now.
Thank you.
0909 7711 009. First number 0909 7711 009. Or you could call 0902 3111 009. The last but not the least is 0705 079 1009. I'm going to take number again 0909 7711 009. Or you could call 0902 3111 009. Number 0705 079 1009. Make sure you turn down the volume on your radio set. Make sure your conversation brief, and we'll move on from there. First caller. All right. Ebonyi State PDP chapter calls for zoning of presidency to 2023 in Southeast. We wish them the very best. Let's make more calls. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Hello?
Yes, can your name, your location, and quickly with your contribution.
Okay, my name is Ifeanyi Chukwu. I'm calling you from Enugu.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I must thank my brother there. He has just made a very good analysis. There's no, I want to commend, I will continue to commend the why he has done what most can stand on his feet and do. So he took the bull by the horn, and what he did is trying to liberate people. Just like my brother then he has been saying, let us not play the politics with sentiment. Yes, the reason why people have to run away from the APC is because they say they were a sort of Islamism or the same. For over 16 years, what has PDP done to the Southeast? For 5 years, if we give APC 16 years, they are going to change Southeast to an individual, whether you people like it or not. Secondly, for 5 years, what APC cannot do, good roads that APC brought to us. Even though we never voted to APC, we start thinking I never voted to APC. Yes, Buhari took his time to liberate us. I want to thank them and many other people is going to move to APC.
All right. Thank you very much for your contribution. We're taking more calls. Obviously, we have an APC stalwart in the building. Yes, so please, but where I have an issue is Nigerians bandy a lot of words around. Liberate. People should be careful the way they use some words. We were not in bondage.
Simon, we are.
No. I totally disagree with you.
We are.
If you want to move, you cannot say, and I would not take it when you say
Sammy,
this person is moving to this party to liberate the Southeast.
No, I'm saying, and that's not even where I'm saying. If you make the statement, is Nigeria in bondage? I don't remove party out of it.
Of course, without when I'm talking about we're not talking politically speaking. When we talk about the way we are oppressing ourselves. Yes. I agree with you.
That's what I'm saying.
But when you say you want to move to another party because you want to liberate the East, from what are you liberating the East from? Oh God! You know when we sit down and we just hold ourselves ransom. If the man is moving to the APC and is going to help the Southeast to attain the presidency, then all well and good. Go.
Today, Umahi was with yesterday was with Orji Zakal to strengthen.
Umahi
that's what we should be talking about.
Umahi is not the only man from the Southeast in the APC.
Yes, exactly. But it's
there are many Igbo men in the APC.
But it's making the Igbo presidency narrative in the South in the APC more serious.
I am telling you that there are other men in the APC.
I know now.
Whose presence in the APC was serious, but because Umahi moved.
But do you know why Umahi's own is different?
Why is it different?
Because we know feelers from the presidency have it that this man is supported by the presidency. That's why
by the presidency or by the North.
By the presidency.
Let's take another call here. Hello, good evening. Good evening. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Pascal from Walker.
Pascal, go ahead quickly.
Please, I want to just give a private contribution. Like that Menab issue. You say the remand until is a 500 million for short property suit. Exactly what happened to Abaribe. Abaribe lost 100 million naira now because of the attempt that the Namikari was in there. So if the 500 million naira property is sold and taken by a federal government, it is released. And the person is saying that the power is not given, the power is taken. Remember in 1999, what is it called? Ojonio in Gombe State supposed to be figured as a candidate of Social Democratic Party. But because it was zoned to Southwest, they said that it would be Olufalaye, while they gave Obasanjo the PDP ticket. So it should be done like that. Power is given, they want to give the power. So they have marginalized individuals for very long time. Don't say that power is not here, power is taken. They gave Southwest there. Otherwise, Alex Ekwe made them have taken away from Obasanjo. Well, you know what happened in George, and everything was just given to the West.
Okay.
So power was given to Southwest.
So power is given, power is not taken. Thank you very much for your contribution. 0909771109. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Good evening. Your name, I'm having a call back. Next time you turn down the volume on your radio set or you walk away from your radio. Hello, good evening. Good evening. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello.
Yes, good evening. I can hear you.
Hello.
All right, try calling us back. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Ifai, calling you from Enugu.
Go ahead.
I want to talk about this issue you people are, this compensation you people are talking. I don't see anything like president in Southeast again. Because before that 2023, anybody coming for the president is wasting his time. Because we are not going to vote. We are not going to vote.
Who is
Nobody
not
will come out that day.
who is not going to vote?
So anybody doing nonsense say he wants Igbo president, he's just wasting
Who is
time.
who is
Or
not
lie or
who,
not to lie, he's a
who is
free man.
who is not who is the we? Hello. Who is the we? Okay, good.
I will address him.
My brother, we are going to vote. I think we need to make this clear.
Exactly.
We are going to vote.
And anybody that's
If you don't want to vote, stay at home and drink beer.
Anybody that is calling for vote boycott is an enemy of the Igbos.
Yes.
We are going to vote.
The person is
If
an
you
enemy
don't want
of
to
Igbos.
vote, stay at home and play
Stay in
football.
your house and eat your
Play
offense
football in the streets. Don't get me angry. What's the meaning of that?
What nonsense is this?
We are not going to vote. Oh, rubbish.
Deficits philosophy and this.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes. Good evening. Guy does best.
What nonsense?
Good evening. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Don't vote.
Someone should
Don't
listen
vote.
to me. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. We're listening to you.
All right, this is MC Matego, eh?
Go ahead.
I speak from Anambra State. Okay, everyone is trying to have his or her opinion, please. It's not a matter of fighting. Besides, nobody is interested of 2023 presidency. Please, we don't need it. Presidency. What kind of thing is that? We are not interested, please.
Who is not interested?
Interested?
Who is the we?
Is it you that is not interested?
Who is the we?
It is your own guy.
Please, if you
I'm
want to
interested.
call in,
If you are not,
speak for yourself.
thank you.
Some of us are whether we like the Igbo presidency or we don't like it.
Yeah.
It's not like Nonso Oyembo said.
Why
There's
would there
nothing
be an
called
Igbo
Igbo
presidency?
president. There's a president of Igbo extraction. If a majority of people in a group say, "Give us our turn," fine, you give them their turn. But if you say you're not interested and say we are not interested, are you talking about yourself, your wife, your children?
I wonder.
So speak. Say me and my family are not.
Exactly.
Like the person that called and said we are not voting. Who is the we?
Who is we?
Are you with my PVC? Please don't get me pissed off. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm Samuel. I'm calling from Uburu for the state.
Go ahead.
So, the opinion over the election of Governor Dave Umai, well, he said it's for the liberation of the Igbo nation. Well, but the issue there is it's of personal interest. Because when he comes over to APC and the APC didn't give to the Igbo client, he don't have anything to do. But the only thing that I know there is that he's coming there, if at all he's interested at the president. If they have the opportunity, it will be a place of massive support. But if you don't have the opportunity, it means that he's losing it, and then the Igbo nation is also losing it. PDP, we are not getting it. APC, but I pray we will get it. Through him, we love him.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'd like also to tell people listening out there that even if there will be a contest for president in 2023, Dave Umahi will not be the only person contesting.
Yeah.
There will be primaries. Orjis Okali will not automatically just let it go. We might also see other brothers from the east going to contest for this.
Exactly.
So let's not make it look as if he's going there and the APC will just hand him with the ticket automatically.
No.
Yeah, it's not going to work that way.
No.
Okay. So we're picking up your calls. Let's take your calls here. Hello. Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Jonathan Onyem.
Jonathan. Quickly with your contribution.
What I'm saying over the of Umahi is that into a national body. So he's trying his work, and let us pray for him that he can what he wants to get.
Thank you very much. That very brief contribution. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I call back if
Okay, fine. Go ahead.
that devil man is from my Africa. That devil man is an idiot. Is a Satan.
You see where I have problems now? You're calling in and calling somebody else an idiot. Wow. Anyways.
There are some people that should not be even be talking in public.
Yeah. Let's pick up our calls. Hello, good evening. Good evening. All right. Hello, good evening. Good evening. Your name, where you calling from, and your contribution quickly. Go ahead. We can hear you. Good evening. Go ahead.
Well, I think that the Igbos have the right to aspire for presidency, but there is no unity in the party. This Umari that is not jumping from a PDP to APC was vehemently against each of these being nominated as the vice presidential candidate of Speaker Abubakar in the last election. I think the man is self-centered. That is just my contribution. Igbo should unite, otherwise nothing is coming to them. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your contribution. Very brief. Next caller. Hello, good evening.
I'm part of what I called, but
Go ahead.
I just want to make this a short contribution because you don't even understand what it is they say sometimes. Because based on what David Umar is saying, he said that nothing was promised to him, and he is putting a policy including to the terrain. So if he's going there to liberate us, why is he putting policy including to the terrain? So how do we reconcile both these statements? So, and the other person is saying that David Umar is going there for his personal gain. Then he takes it in that direction. He said, give it to South East. If you give it to anybody in South East, he will not defend based on his statement. Give it to anybody in South East. But that means he's playing beyond himself. Even though he's represented from PDP himself, but he's playing beyond self-policy. That means patriotism of an Igbo land based on his statement. But that he's putting 2023 complete to everything. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your contribution. Very brief and straight to the point. Ladies and gentlemen, we just have 2 more calls to go on the show, and then we're done for today's Adams Bar. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Tony Oguda. I'm calling from Gadi.
Go ahead.
I want to ask one question. Number one, if in the end you did not get the straight straight, what is it? Is number one. Then number two, you what actually go on restructuring this office? Because this 2028 regime can even think of getting return to see. If you enter Nigeria now, we people will benefit. I'm just trying to tell you, this is a state of the game and not state of anything, because we don't have military in the system, we don't have military. They can even put things over here now. At a robot camp at the end of the day. But during this day, they will sign. I'm not getting anything. I don't know whether you people today. You are blind to go and do your eye content. And the other what is it? They can even do it in a way. It can stand like they are trying to control you. You will realize this when you understand this I'm talking now. That's this. What is this? You will be here, but you will be over time. Tomorrow, I will see you. And the president is not ending.
Thank you very much for your contribution. Okay.
Sorry, should I respond to this question?
Yeah, please respond.
Please, I forgot your name, but I want you to know something. The Igbo man is a man that's not pushed around. And when I see people have this defeatist philosophy, this self-inflicted pity, I became marveled because I asked myself, these people, do they understand the history of the Igbo man? The Igbo man in himself knows that he can't be pushed around. He has a pride in himself. when you now try and when you now kind of how will I put it now, allocate that your power, when you now allocate your pride, when you allocate your self-worth to someone else and say somebody from the north will do you this, will do this when you become president. If your man is president, that somebody from the north will dictate what you do, the other person will do it. See, except you don't understand who you are, because in Igbo language they say that a snake does not buy his father's venom in the market. It's in him already. Okay. So if you don't understand your place as an Igbo person, that is where all these defeatist views start coming from. They are marginalizing me. Be the person to marginalize others. Be the person, take the word to that person. That is who we are.
We have sung this song of marginalization for so long. Too long.
You are telling me about restructuring. Why can't an Igbo president restructure? Why will it be someone else that will do the restructuring? If you get a president that also restructure, will you die? Go take that word to that person.
All right. I think that's where we have to say good night on the show. Thank you very much for joining us. It's been Adam's Bar, Oyembo's birthday edition. Thank you very much, everyone, for.
And they're supposed to, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot to tell you guys I was in a bad mood anyway.
What happened?
We lost a friend. In DJ Mustard.
DJ Mustard?
Yes.
When?
2 days back.
Wow.
He's dead now. Just from the blues idea, it was more like a shock.
Wow.
Well, that's why I wanted to say it's just that everybody took me with his political should go easy.
Let's observe a moment of silence. May his soul rest in peace.
Amen.
All right, thank you very much, guys, for joining us on Adam's Bar this week. We'll see you again next Monday unfailingly, and we hope at that time there'll be something very, very juicy to talk about, just like we talked about Governor Debo Mahi's defection to the APC. It's been Oyembo's birthday today. Thank you very much for coming around. Thank you very much also to our good friend Ebube May. Thank you very much. Okay. For his birthday, right? Thank you, Ebube May. Thank you, DJ Good Noise. Thank you, Jumai Bolama. That's the way she calls her name.
Jumai Bolama.
Yeah. Jumai is taking That's how she calls herself. We live in the able hands of Jumai.
I'll be her errand boy tomorrow morning.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bring that. Bring that. Which also denied her this night.
All right. Yeah, you.